Welcome to our video. In this video we're going to remodel a village house. It's a large village house but pretty standard, made out of cobblestone and wood. So we're going to replace these with modern materials and change the style, and we get this result. The materials used include black stained glass, gray hardened clay, quartz, stone bricks, and a jungle door. So let's give you an an aerial tour. We created a skylight on the top using glowstone and white stained glass and put some tables and chairs. There's some sugar cane on the side, and then there's a walkway on the other side that wraps around most of the building. Let's take a tour of the inside. Inside the building, we left the floor in the original, but put some furnishings and decorated with paintings and flower pots. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is start removing the roof. We're going to completely remove all the wood. And we're going to use quartz slabs to replace the roof, but we'll do that as one of the later steps. So we'll speed through this since it's kind of tedious. So the first material that we're going to use to rebuild the structure is gray hardened clay. And we're going to start with some decorative columns on the outside that provide a familiar boundary structure that you've seen on a lot of modern builds. So just wrap that all the way around. And then connect them. And we're going to start replacing the cobblestone with quartz, and the wood also we're going to get rid of and replace with quartz. And then we're going to replace the all glass with black stained glass. Now we'll replace more cobblestone with quartz. Basically try to build the interior walls at the same structure as before, just replacing it with quartz. We're also going to use a material called cracked brick, which has a nice modern house feel, which we'll see in a minute. On this section we're going to fill it in with black panes. And so we're duplicating the clay structure that we had on the other side. Just place those on top, 2 blocks wide. On the bottom there's only 1 block. And now we're going to fill in with black stained glass panes. The villager probably is wondering what we're doing to his house. And now we'll put the black stained glass panes in the front. And we're going to raise this side to match the other one. And I thought about extending it out, but changed my mind. So this is what we have so far. So now we're going to use the quartz to fill in this section and remove the cobblestone. And we want to get rid of all the wood. So again, for the most part, we're just replacing the blocks in place. Okay, so here we're going to grab the cracked stone bricks, which is an excellent choice of material for a modern looking house. If you look at some real modern houses, they use bricks that look very similar. So on the outside, we'll get rid of the wood. And replace the cobblestone, and actually we're going to use some more cracked stained bricks. Or cracked stone bricks, sorry. So you can see it's looking very different, even though we really haven't changed the layout or anything of the house. And a nice row at the bottom of cracked bricks looks good. Put some more black stained glass panes. And we're going to raise the ceiling. Raised ceiling will give more room inside. It'll feel like there's more room anyway. Okay, so that's what we have so far. So let's think about what we're going to do with the front. We're going to use a jungle door, which in this I'm using the Flows HD resource pack. It has a really nice looking jungle door. Now we're going to put quartz stairs in the front. Now we're going to top that off with glass using a black stained glass block, and then add a row of quartz. Now we'll grab a quartz slab, and we're going to make the ceiling. And we're going to put a skylight, and we're going to make the skylight out of white stained glass and glowstone. Glowstone will provide a nice modern feel of lighting for the interior. Now to add the blocks, we need to raise our slabs by one layer. Because we don't want the glowstone going into the interior. And you can do this however you like. I put two stained glass on each side and then put glowstone in the middle. Now let's go on the inside. And strangely, this villager has no furniture, so we're going to give him some. I like to use purple stairs for seats. And now we're going to get some fencing. And you can build a table with a fence. Just put 4 in a row, and then we can put carpet on top to look like a tablecloth. So it's looking a lot better already. Let's put some more glowstone to get some light on this side of the building. And we'll put some paintings to spruce up the feel of the interior, which is quite dull. But the villagers don't seem to be very smart, so I don't know if they care about decoration. And just for an effect, we'll add some banners. And let's add some more chairs up in the front section. With the house decked out like this, all the villagers are going to be over here before you know it. So now we're going to grab some stone slabs, and those are just like simulating tables. And we could decorate with a couple flower pots on the sides. Okay, the inside looks a lot better. Of course, there was nothing there to begin with. And that's what we have so far. So now we're going to start putting a stone walkway. You can use a kind of brick of your choice, but this is one I used. The color goes good with the gray clay and the quartz. We're going to have a wrap around partially on this side, and it'll go all the way to the back on the other side. And we're going to have it partially this way because we're going to put some sugar cane over here. So we're going to need some sand and some water. So if you're not familiar with it, you're going to want to dig a trench of sand and put sand for the sugar cane. So we're going to have sugar cane all along the length of the building, and then dig our trench, and then we're going to put sand on the bottom of the trench. And then we're going to fill it with water. Now let's grab our sugar cane. And this adds a nice decoration to the side of the house, and gives a little bit of privacy as well through those windows, although we already use stained glass, so it's fairly private. So now let's go ahead and build a wall on the side, 2 blocks high. Now for a gate, we'll put a jungle door there, or actually I'll probably use a different kind of door. Let's use a spruce door. So you need 2 blocks there, and then put the door, and then we'll go back and finish our wall in the back. So now let's extend our wall back, and I'm going to have stairs going up to the roof, so we want to leave some room there. So we're going to grab some black stained glass and make a railing on the roof, so we can have kind of a deck. Yeah, this villager, he's going to be decked out. So let's grab some quartz stairs. And put the stairs along the side. Doesn't really matter how you put the stairs, but I just thought it'd be easiest to put them along the side like this. And then we're going to fill it in with quartz blocks to make kind of a railing on the outside, and instead of just having bare stairs. Okay, so there's our stairs, and we could probably work on that, but we'll just leave it the way it is for now. So let's go on up to the top. So up here, I'm going to put another table. So we'll put down some fence. So you put a post on each of 4 blocks, and then put some carpet on top for a tablecloth. And then we'll put a couple of chairs. Since we're outdoors, probably use wood chairs. So I'll pick a kind of wood. Doesn't really matter which one you use. We're going to use birchwood stairs. And it doesn't really matter where we put them. We're just doing it for decoration anyway. So I don't know if the villagers sit in their chairs or not. Be interesting to see if they come up here. I suppose they will, because they okay, so let's go back down, and we're going to finish the walkway. We're going to do it on the other side. So we're going to go back to our stone bricks. So let's extend it out a couple of blocks. And unfortunately, we're running into the next villager's house, but they're just going to have to deal with it. And we're going to put a wall along the side of these. 2 blocks high again. So we're going to take our walkway back, and so you'll be able to follow this one to the stairs on the back of the house. And I'm going to leave a lowered area or section to put a torch so that we can have some lighting on the walkway at night. So let's go ahead and add a door here. Again, we'll add a spruce door. And I'm not sure what to do about the side of the house here. We'll worry about that later. So let's go on back and finish our wall and walkway after we put a torch. Put another torch there. We might want to put some torches on the back later, but right now let's just get that walkway done. So it'll look nicer if it goes all the way against the house. Of course, you could decorate with more sugar cane on this side if you wanted to. So we'll come back around to where the stairs are here. And then we're going to want to match it to the wall on the other side so that the backyard is walled in completely. I actually thought about adding a pool. We might do that in another video. So let's just connect up the wall. And that's going to about do it for this house. So that's our village remodel. And this villager is living in style now. Alright everybody, thanks for watching our village house remodeling video.